Hi everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome to another card making video. Earlier I had a request to show how I make my envelopes that I use for my cards. I've mentioned before that I like to use DSP to make my own envelopes, and the reason why I really like doing that is because I think that it just really brings the card together with the envelope. So today I'm going to show you how to make a normal envelope that fits a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card and an envelope for a 3 by 3 card. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to make the 3 by 3 envelope first, and all the DSP that I'm using today is from the pack of Candlelight Christmas that you can get right now in the Holiday Mini. So first you're going to need a piece of paper cut at 7 by 4 5/8, and on your cutter your 5/8 mark is going to be 2 slashes right after your half mark. So to make the envelopes today we're going to need our scoreboard. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. We're going to flip our cardstock downwards, and on the long side right here, you're going to score at 1 1/2 and then 4 5/8. And our scoreboard is in eighths, so if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the 5th mark is going to be 5/8. We're going to flip it around, so now it's the short ways on top, and we're going to score at 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to score at 4. Set our scoreboard aside. So now on your piece of paper you have 4 squares right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut those out. And I like to use my trimmer for this because I just find that it goes faster. So I'm going to put my score mark right in the little groove there. Take my blade from the score mark down, and then up on the score mark, up. Flip it around and do the same thing. In the groove to my score, and then from the groove to the score. So then I'm just going to take my snips here and snip the little marks that I have left. Just like that. There. Oop. Threw the wrong thing aside. So now it should look like this. So now what you want to do is decide which side you want as your outside. And I think I'm going to use this fun side for the outside. So we're going to reinforce all of our score lines. And that's another reason why I love making envelopes out of DSP, because then the inside of your envelope is, already is decorated as well. So it really fits together. So I'm going to take my corner rounder punch and I'm going to go ahead and round all of my corners except these corners right here, because when you fold the flaps in and fold it up you can't see them anyway. So I'm not going to corner round those. But all of the other ones I'm going to corner round. So to get to get these corners right here, I'm going to fold my flap in, and then it fits in there perfect for you to round them. There we go. So now it looks like that with the rounded edges. Now normally I would use my red sticky to hold this together, because when it's in the mail or it's getting tossed around, the red sticky helps to hold it together better. But for the sake of the video today, I'm just going to use my snail. So what I'm going to do is fold my edges in, and this is how I know where to put my sticky, because you only want to put your sticky right in line with those flaps, because you don't want it to stick here or your envelope won't fit. So then I'm just going to fold it up And voila, there is your little 3x3 envelope. Not that bad, huh? So now what we're going to do is make our normal card envelope that will fit a 5.5 by 4 1/4 card. And again, I'm using the Candlelight Christmas that you can get in the Holiday Mini. So what you want to do with this one is you want to have a piece of paper cut at 10 1/4 by 7 1/4. And I'm again going to have all these dimensions on my blog, so if you don't get the dimensions or the score lines right off the video, you can go to my blog and get them there. So we're going to get our scoreboard again. Here we go. And on the long side here, we're going to score at 2 1/4 by 6 3/4. Flip it around, and on our short side, we're going to score at 3/4 and then 6 1/2. There we go. So now we're done with our scoreboard. So now, you guessed it, we're going to take our trimmer and we're going to cut these 4 corners again. So I'm going to put my DSP right in the groove, put my marker there and slide down, put my marker there, just like that, flip it around and do the same thing on this side. And you can, of course, use snips too to cut these out. I find that this way is just faster for me. And it helps me get a straight line because I'm never straight. So we're going to take that out, use our snips, and finish cutting just these little lines right here. And the last one. There we go. So now it looks just like the 3x3 envelope did, but a bigger version. So that's what it should look like. So I think for this one, I'm going to have the green on the outside. So I'm going to fold my score lines inward. There we go. Take my corner rounder again and just get the edges right there, or the corners. Fold my flap in so I can get these little corners right here. And there we go. Fold my 2 flaps in right here, take my red sticky or my snail and put it right here along the edges. Fold it up and stick it down. And there you go. There's your envelope for your normal size card and your envelope for your 3x3 card. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, happy inking!